Hello YouTube, it is Nessa from Nessa Aesthetics and I am high on sugar and caffeine right now. I don't know why I'm this excited, probably because my face is covered in makeup. I always love that. But I'm going to try to keep this intro short because we got a lot of ground to cover today. This is the completed look. I'm kind of loving it, even though there's pink all over my face and I'm not really used to having pink all over my face. But happy Valentine's Day. And I hope you liked this video, you like how this turned out, or you just want to listen to me ramble because I'm really hyper right now. Keep watching. The camera keeps making me really white. It's doing weird things. The camera's doing weird things and I'm not really sure why. Look, watch. Go out, come back in. And what is this? What is this? Until I go super close. And then I come back and it's fine. I'm not really sure what that's about. It only stops if I go really close. You probably didn't need to see my face that close up. But now you have. Okay, so I already did one eye because I figured it's easier to just do one eye off of camera first and then just come in and do the rest of it on camera. So that's what I did. I also did my eyebrows, and my base and a teeny tiny bit of contour that I usually do just so that I can say I did contour. So we're gonna finish off the base first before we get on to the eyeballs, so you can see me looking all strange with one eye done for a little bit longer. Alrighty, so first I'm gonna put on blush. You heard me right. I'm gonna put on blush and I'm not really sure why. I never wear blush, but I figured if I'm gonna do it for any day, it's gonna be Valentine's Day because I'm already putting so much pink on my face. You don't even understand. So I actually have a blush palette. I'm not even sure why because, as I said, I don't wear it, but looks like that. I'm gonna use this guy up here. I feel like that's a good color to use. And I actually don't have a blush brush in my kit, so I had to borrow one from my mom. So thank you, Mom, for sharing. It's an EcoTools brush. It looks like this. I'm gonna take the blush and I'm gonna put it on my face because that's where you put blush, right? Not picking up too much product because we're not going that ham because I'm not sure about this, y'all. That's alright. I mean, it's blush and I'm not really sure about it. But, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I don't look dead. And I guess that's what I'm going for today. So, I'm going to take my Alchemist palette. I'm going to use this and I'm going to use the pink opal color because pink, and it's kind of a running theme today. Okay, I put that on my cheekbone and on my nose and my Cupid's bow. I'm not gonna put it on the brow bone or the inner corner just yet because we got so much eyeshadow that's gonna go on our eyeball first that it would just become a muddled, sparkly mess, and that's not what we're going for today. So, eyeballs. I'm going to start by using my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm gonna take my chocolate bar palette and I'm gonna take the shade White Chocolate, which is this one up here. I'm gonna use that just to set everything with this Royal and Langnickel, I don't know, this brush dude right here, and I'm just gonna set that. Okay, and now to start off with all of the pinks, I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Jean Michael something I can't pronounce palette, and I'm gonna take a shade out of this. Look at this. Okay, first of all, the cover, the graffiti, it's gorgeous. I love it. It is amazing. And then you look inside and it's got a nice little mirror, and look at these colors. They're so pretty and I love them all. The only thing is they're not the greatest formula, which is really sad. It's really sad. But they don't like to blend well, and they're just one of my least favorite eyeshadow formulas that I've tried. I hate saying that, but it's true. But I'm gonna suck it up because some of them blend better than others. This guy is called 1960, and I'm gonna be using it today. It is one of the better eyeshadows out of the palette, and I'm gonna use a Morphe brush from my gunmetal set. It's the big fluffy brush that I always use, and this is gonna be our first eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna start running it through the crease and up higher than I'm gonna put most of the eyeshadows, and I'm gonna blend it out because that's what we're doing today. Okay, I feel like there's always going to be something when I'm filming. Last time I tried to film this video, this eyelash refused to stay on my eyeball, and I had to edit out like 20 minutes of me fixing my eyelash. I mean, I probably could have just taken it off and put it back on in half that amount of time, but I was too lazy for that. And this time, this stupid backdrop is making me do this. See this? I don't, there we go. Okay. So we have our first eyeshadow down. Now I'm going to take another eyeshadow. It's a single eyeshadow I got off of Amazon. It came in a little single eyeshadow packaging deal. It's from a brand called Stargazer, and I'd never heard of them before. And it's a pretty big pan, and it's a pretty decent eyeshadow, and it was only like $6, and look at all that product. So I'm definitely a fan of that. I'm gonna take this with that same fluffy brush that I was using earlier, and I'm gonna put that all up in my crease. I'm not gonna drag it up as high because we want that ombre effect, you know? Now I'm going to take a clean, fluffy brush, well, mostly clean. I used it already once today. I'm gonna take this pink shade called Strawberry Bonbon out of the Chocolate Bar palette. I'm going to use that to blend out the edges just to make sure that it's blended as best we can. This eyeshadow is almost all the way up to my eyebrow already. Now I'm going to take another shade out of the Chocolate Bar palette. It is called Cherry Cordial. It's this guy right here. It looks more brown than red on camera. It's a really nice berry color, and I'm going to take that on another Morphe brush. It's a little bit smaller, it's tapered so that it can stay in the crease a little bit better. And I'm gonna put that on my eyeball. Then I'm gonna take that red shade and our other brush, and I'm gonna blend that out. Now I'm gonna go back and I'm going to just blend everything together with the other shades and just make sure that it is perfect before we add in our last shade before the cut crease. Okay, and I did wing it out just a little bit more because I did on this eye and I liked how it looked. Now I'm gonna take my Jaclynn Hill palette, and I'm gonna take the black shade, which is called Abyss. It's right there. And I'm gonna put that in the outer corner in a little kind of V-shaped dude, just to get it started so that when we do the cut crease, it blends in nicely. I'm gonna take my tapered fluffy brush to do this so that I can be a little bit more precise with the product, but I can also blend it out. Okay, basically that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go fix that a little bit because I don't like how it looks right now. I'll be right back. Okay, so I fixed it a little bit. Now is the fun / slightly terrifying part of actually cutting the crease. So I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape, the one I always use, and I'm gonna use another Morphe brush. It's this guy, it's a little flat dude, and I'm gonna use it to cut my crease today. Now, basically how I do it is I take the brush, I get a little bit of product on it, and I lay it down on my eye, trying not to get it in my lashes, and then while it's still wet, look straight up and then back at the camera, and see, it already started that line for me. The only thing about this is do not get concealer in your eyelashes or you will have streaks of concealer going all the way up your eye. I mean, you can fix it, but it's not fun. So just take my advice. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna finish this off camera and I will be right back. If you can see, it's a little bit bumpy. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. I didn't mean to make it bumpy, but I mean, now I can show you how to fix it, so I guess you're still learning. Okay, so I set it with the white chocolate shade from this palette. It's that guy right there, same one I used before, just to make sure it wasn't tacky. And now I'm gonna show you how to fix our little happy accident. So basically, I'm just gonna take that red shade that we used earlier. It's this guy right here. And I'm gonna take a super tiny brush. It's also from my Morphe gunmetal set, because apparently that's all I use. And I'm gonna run it right along the edge and blend it out a little bit, and it's just gonna fix the mistake for you so you don't have to freak out about it. I mean, you can freak out if you want, but I don't really see how that's gonna help you. See how that already fixed it? Yeah, that's what we want. It doesn't really matter if it's perfect at this point because we're just gonna put glitter on top of it anyways. Now, it's the fun part. Glitter. Stila glitter. It is Diamond Dust. It's one of their glitter and glow eyeshadows. It's mesmerizing. Look at this guy. Just look at it. It's so pretty. I'm gonna put this all over the cut crease and I will be right back. Okay, so once that was dry, I took this guy, which is from Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers. I'm not really sure. I don't remember where I got it. I've had it forever, but it's got a shimmery white shade in it and I just set it so that it's still glittery, but since I have hooded eyes, everything creases on me. Now I'm gonna take that cherry cordial color and I'm gonna take it on this little brush and just go right up on the edge of the cut crease just to make sure it is as perfect as we can get it before we move on. Have you ever dipped your brush in the wrong eyeshadow and then put it on your eye and ruined your eye makeup before? Because that's what I almost just did. And it was terrifying. Alrighty, now that we have done that, and it is as good as it's gonna get, I'm going to take my Rock the Nudes palette by Maybelline. It's this guy right here. It's a really affordable palette. I've had it forever. It's got these colors in it. Not a lot of them I use. I use mostly the black, as you can tell. And it has this really cool sparkly black in it, which is like a shimmery black, but it's really pigmented, and I was very surprised by it. So I'm gonna take this silver sparkly one and I'm going to use it to start the ombre effect because we're going to go to this dark black. And I'm going to use the same brush that I've been using, this guy right here, but the side that doesn't have the sparkles on it. It doesn't look like it did much yet, but I promise you that it's going to make the black so much easier to blend. Now I'm going to take the sparkly black and I'm going to take it on the same brush and I'm going to just pack that on the outer corner and try to blend it in as best I can. But if it's not perfect, it's fine because we're just going to add more later after the liner. Okay, as you can see, it's not as perfect as it could look, but that's okay because we're just going to go in with liner in a second. I'm going to take this brush again. It is a duo brush and I'm going to use this side, which is a very short, stiff, bristled brush. And I'm going to take the cherry cordial color and I'm going to put it down on my lash line. And then I'm going to take the red and I'm going to put that down and I'm going to blend it out with the pink and I'll be right back. In case you didn't understand what I was saying, cherry cordial, red, pink. And to blend out the pink, I use this Mary Kay brush. It's eye definer. I think it's really faded. It's a really old brush, but it still works. Okay, for liner today, I'm going to use two different ones. I'm going to use my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and I'm going to use my E.L.F. liquid liner. And the reason is, I like this one for getting the inner corner and for making a really sharp wing, but this one is a liquid, and liquid does better over glitter because it's a lot more texture that's usually not there. So I'm gonna do my wing off camera and I will be right back. Okay, that liner turned real giant real fast. I actually had to go back and make this one longer so that this one would match. I wasn't going for ginormous, but I mean, Amy Winehouse would be proud. Now, all that's left to do is lashes and lips. So I'm gonna go put my lashes on off camera because I gotta have my face all up in the mirror because I'm blind and it requires precision. But I'm gonna be using my Ardelle lashes in 60 Black. They're these guys right here that I have on this eye. They have little sparse areas. To me, you can see the cut crease a little bit better with your eye open if the lash band isn't as thick as the lashes going up. But I mean, it doesn't matter because my eyeliner is so thick, so I'm gonna wear them anyway. Lashes. And look at that, they're cooperating today. The planets must have aligned. Now, since I forgot to before I put on lashes, I'm going to find my Maybelline palette and I'm gonna take a little bit more of that black on my finger because it's more pigmented on your finger because it's a shimmer. And I'm gonna just make sure it's dark in the outer corner and I'll be right back. That is much better. Probably can't tell, but I can tell and I like it so much better now. Now, to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna take my Alchemist palette one more time and I'm gonna take the pink opal shade and I'm gonna put that on my brow bone and I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. Alrighty, so we're practically done, which is amazing. So now is lips. And I was gonna do a red, but I feel like this guy is calling my name. This is Exorcist by Kat Von D. It is one of my favorites by her, other than the black one, that is my all-time favorite. But this guy right here, it's like a grungy berry kind of color and it's gorgeous and I love it so much. Here it is, and I like it, and now I just gotta wait for it to dry. Now, to finish it off, the last touch is going to be a lip gloss because I feel like having a glossy lipstick today. This is the E.L.F. Hypershine Gloss in Vixen. I've used it quite a lot. I really like these glosses. I don't wear gloss a lot anymore, but I used to, and I wore these almost every day. So I'm gonna use my finger to apply this because I don't want to ruin the brush tip that it comes with. So I'm gonna put that on and come right back. Alrighty, and that is the look. Y'all, I am loving this. I cannot believe I'm saying this because I got blush on my face. I have so much pink everywhere, yet I'm kind of digging it. I'm not really sure what's going on. Am I having an existential crisis up in here right now? I don't know. Maybe there'll be more pink in the future. I really don't know. I just said I don't know like 5 times, but I don't know. I don't know. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. I hope you like it. I am absolutely loving it. I hope you recreate it and use it on like a date or something, or just sit around on Valentine's Day wearing a full face of glam makeup. I don't know what you're doing with your life. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe down below. Give me a like, give me a comment, and maybe a suggestion for future looks because eventually I'm gonna run out of things to talk about. Maybe. Probably not. But I will take the suggestions into account anyways. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. I'm gonna use this guy up here. Look, what are you doing? Can you stop? It's because my camera's being weird. I gotta calm down. Hair, can you not? What was I doing? I don't even remember what I was doing now. It's doing it again. That's better. That'll work. Dropped all my brushes. Fruffy blush. Now, what am I doing? What am I doing now? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, count how many times I say where's my palette during. The moral of the story is don't eat chocolate before you film because I'm too hyper.